and welcome to Inside the Oscars. I'm Rachel Smith. Today's Best Picture Close-Up takes you inside an Academy screening of Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey and the filmmakers as they discuss the story's real-life inspiration.
A friend of mine sent me an article from The Independent called Staying Alive, and it was about the buyers clubs and the international gray market, which was developed by people with AIDS to seek out alternative medications. And it talked about Ron Woodruff and how he was smuggling these drugs from around the world and setting up this underground guerrilla clinic called the Dallas Buyers Club. The article was fascinating because I didn't know this world existed. But when I went and met him, he was just a character like no one I ever met. He was just somebody who would not die, you know, had just the spirit for life.
The first person that really came to my mind was Matthew. It was gut, it was intuition. I mean, I felt like he was just the perfect person for it, and it was sort of like the role of a lifetime. And yes, he is from Texas, and I just thought he sort of embodied all of the qualities that Ron had, and you know, he's inherently very likable, and so I just thought it would be a great fit.
There's something to absolutely fight for in every single scene, and in the most literal sense, it was actually life and death, but this was, it was very special from the first read.
I think the toughest part is creating a balance between these different worlds, but what naturally kind of lent itself to us was this relationship with these two outsiders. We just wanted to put it in Ron's face, and we thought Rayon was the best way to do it, and you know, so he couldn't look away.
You know, once he had HIV and he was now himself considered an outcast, he did gain quite a bit of compassion. He didn't lose who he was, that same SOB who, by any means necessary to get it done, and I'm looking out for myself, that selfish guy, he still remained. I mean, he became much more alive after he got HIV. He found a purpose after he got HIV.
The point is, we're here.
It's so hard making movies just to get a movie made. So to make a movie that has, you know, so much to say, that's emotional and provocative and moving and inspiring, and then is poignant on top of it and is important is such an amazing thing. And just the outpouring of emails and people that have contacted me that have, you know, thanked me for bringing this movie into the world is just, it just really makes you feel vindicated for what you do and for telling great stories.
I feel like everybody up here left skin in the game. They were the champions of this, and some of the people that aren't here. And that makes me proud because I know everybody gave everything they had to it, you know, and we had so very little to do so much with.
It was just hard. It was hard to watch these guys go through what they were going through. It was a complicated film, but I came out of it so excited by what happened between action and cut and getting to work with Matthew. And I really had the best seats in the house to two of the best performances of the year, and it was a thrill.
Want to keep up to date on all the nominated films? Visit Oscar.com for complete coverage. And look for more Inside the Oscars updates coming soon.